So this video is about how to deal with your data gathering chart, which is part of your research component of your CCT. And as you can see here, it is due on May 23rd, which is about a week from Wednesday. And I realize that you also have your evaluated conversation due on that day, so that's why I'm suggesting that you know about it now so that you can slowly work towards getting the facts that you need to be able to talk about your topic and your issue and your country knowledgeably, so that I know that you're on the right track. Because we'll take a look at the rubric in a minute, and you'll be able to see exactly what you are being marked on, and it's important to make sure you have facts that back up your topic and the points that you're making. So let's go back to taking a look at your assignment sheet and your CCT assignment sheet. So if you flip through your package, you're going to get to a page that has two different things on it. This one we actually worked on a fair bit today, so you're a little bit ahead of the game on that one. So this is your data gathering chart, and so you can fill in here that it's due on May 23rd. So for this one, instead of me giving you the graphic organizer, you're going to create your own graphic organizer. And basically what this is, an organizer is just a way for you to organize your information so that you know you've sorted it into different columns, into different topics perhaps, and you know what you still need to get when you're still in the research process. So you've seen lots of graphic organizers that I've given you, even down at the bottom of the page here. Even a table as simple as this is considered to be a graphic organizer. So in your binder, you have seen lots of ways of me helping you organize information. So now you're going to make your own graphic organizer for a place for you to store your research notes and your facts. So on your organizer, you need to make space to track the following things. So you need some sort of a column or rows about facts and data about your particular topic. So for example, if you're discussing about AIDS in Nigeria, we need to know about what AIDS is before you even start to talk about the connection to Canada. So you need to do a little bit of research about what's happening with AIDS, and in particular the country that you are looking at. What's happening with AIDS in Nigeria, for example. So we need to have some kind of a column where you can enter facts in to take care of this requirement. And then the next one is, how are Canadians negatively or positively affected by the issue? We've talked about this a number of times now. So you need to have some sort of a column where you're able to enter in the different pieces of information that you've learned about this. So for example, if you uncover that there are a few organizations that are dealing with your particular issue, then you would enter the details in of the organization and how Canada participates. So we might be participating by sending money, we might be participating by sending resources or people, and that's the kind of research that you need to have facts about to support. So you need a column in your table to sort this piece of information here. The next one is Canada responding to the issue? So are we actually offering support, etc.? And you need a column so that you can answer that question. And then the last one, and I always ask you to do this because, as I said before, you know, when you go to the grocery store and you're hungry, you end up taking a lot more than you need, and you're not being very wise with your time. So again, we want to think ahead about what kinds of visuals are you going to put on your presentation that actually make sense. And today, when we talked about what is appropriate for a poster board and what is not, we discussed the importance of the fact that whatever you put on there has to have something to do with your particular topic. So we're not just sticking visuals on for the sake of putting visuals on. So if you put a map on there, it needs to be relevant. So we know what the shape of China looks like, so don't put a map that just shows the shape of China but doesn't have any information on it. So at the end, you can check yourself to make sure that you are doing the right thing by looking at this success criteria. So I can use research methods to gather relevant facts and information related to an inquiry. So this project is an inquiry. And I can create a graphic organizer to suit the information I'm trying to sort and display. So you're making your own chart so that I can easily read your information very quickly and understand what it is that you need to be doing next.